All right, we're in match 4 against Sunny TSA. And this looks like a keep. It's certainly not an aggressive hand. It's very reactive, but that's fine. They did mulligan to 6, and it looks like they are Amulet Titan. So this Tail's End is going to be good. This Remand is going to be good. Let's see what they play. Explore. I'll opt. Snapcaster is a threat, so I'll keep it. Castle Garenbrig. Okay. Cascade Bluffs. Pass turn. I don't think there's a world where I play Snapcaster here. I just want to hold up stuff. Let's remand that. And this is where I get to bring in Boils. Haha! Tail's End, the transmute trigger on Teleria West. Feels good. Ooh. Two Snapcasters. Well, they're gearing up for a prime time, but since they're searching for Summoner's Pact with Teleria West, I can only assume that they don't have it in hand, but I could be wrong. Dryad. If I remand it, they use all of their mana, and then I can sinkhole it. Seems good. So what would I want to keep? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I could just bounce it. No. Four. So do I want to keep a Tail's End or a Remand? I think I would rather keep a Remand, just in case they have Amulet Titan. Or in case they have Prime Time. Okay, so that means we can play a Delver. And we'll see what they have. Glad I kept the Remand. See, does Delver flip? He does. Well, we have an aggressive hand, don't we? So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dang. Primetime does resolve, which sucks. But depending on what our opponent gets with Primetime will determine what we do. Because if they get... Well, they come in tapped. He's probably going to get the life gain land. Oh. I think we just win then. Right? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I think we just win. Crazy what happens when you draw 3 bolts. Like I said, this deck can be super aggressive or it can be super slow. And grindy, not slow in like a terrible way. So we want the Aether Gusts, we want the Boils, we want the Cleansing Wildfires, and we want the Engineered Explosives. So in this version, we haven't seen Amulet of Vigor or the one mana 0/3, but that doesn't mean that they don't have them. Spell Snare doesn't hit a lot. Spell Pierce doesn't hit a lot. And Grim Lavamancer isn't great. Opt. I'm going to keep the bolts. We like Sinkhole. Shadow of Doubt is really good against both Amulet or both Primeval Titan and Summoner's Pact. Tail's End hits not a lot. They're not really playing any fetches. I could see they do play Explore, but do I really care? Because if I care about it, I can bring in a Spell Snare. And Summoner's Pact is an instant, so I could take out Tail's End for a Dispel. What else would Tail's End hit? It does hit the Titan trigger. I'll just keep it like this and we'll see where it goes. But like there, EE would have been really good on 0. Kill all the zombie tokens. But thankfully we drew 3 bolts and did fine. So this hand's good. I play Cascade Bluffs turn 1, Reflecting Pool turn 2, and I have Remand up. Might not be good enough, but we'll see. There's our Boreal Grazer. Oh man. Yeah, this hand might be too slow. If they play like an Azusa or a Dryad, it's pretty brutal. Oh, man, they are ramping like crazy. So we can either hold up Remand or Cleansing Wildfire. I think I like cutting their mana a little short and just Cleansing Wildfire them now. And we'd like to draw land. There we go. Sweet. And hopefully turn 4 we can snap Cleansing Wildfire. I think that would be pretty brutal. Okay, they have nothing going on. They probably have like a bunch of Titans in hand. And if they ever draw Dryad of the Elysian Grove, we have a Boil now. They have 5 mana available. Yep. Just gonna, since I have 3 Snapcasters in hand, I'm just gonna cast one and start beating down. I could draw step Vendilion click them, but that loses to so many things. I just want to be able to remand whatever they play. Unless they play a Dryad. Well, if they play a Dryad, I'd be kind of down to remand it. Because then they would be tapped out, and that would give me another look at a 4th land. Yeah. Well, there's no decision here. So we could do a couple things. We could Snapcaster Cleansing Wildfire, their Gruul Turf. That way they're down to 5 mana. But some lists are playing 30 lands, so I don't think that's great. I think the safest line is going to be Snap Remand and just get in with Snapcaster beats. So... Or if they're bold enough to play a Dryad, then I can just boil them. I think that would be sweet. Okay. Snapcaster Remand. Tail's End is interesting. So I could snap Cleansing Wildfire. I could click them on their draw step. I don't know if I really care if they search up lands. Amulet of Vigor is kind of annoying here. So I could just play Engineered Explosives on 1. But what's that really doing? I'm just going to hope that they only have 1 Primeval Titan in hand. Well, they have 3 Primeval Titans in hand. Well, I'm going to make them do it, so whatever. Yep. I don't know. I may have been able to do something different. Not too sure. I guess I could have Tail's End the trigger. But thankfully the haste land is on the battlefield, so... Well, they can just get a bounce land. Yeah. Give it haste. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh, they messed up. They didn't give a haste. Well, mistakes happen, but now I'm going to boil you. Sure. Oh, and then they just lose because they're not going to have any lands to pay for the pacts. Sweet. All right. That was a good game.